Okay. So yesterday and last night, I suppose, I terrorized acts 1, 2, 3, and 4 and cleared them all. So all that's left now is Act 5, some of it at least, because in reality I already cleared, what's it called? The Ancients thingy? Ancients Way and Icy Cellar, I think. Now I went to bed because it was getting late and it is a business day today, a work day for me, so I didn't finish the game. I was not done with this act. I'm gonna try to do that now to fully terrorize Act 5. I left my computer running, obviously, and figured I would do this. I would finish today. If the game did not drop end, as you can see, it did not. So we're pretty much ready to go. I did that because what is going on? I did that because at this point, whatever heralds would spawn would be tier 5, level 5 heralds, right? But it doesn't seem to be making that much of a difference, to be fair. Although we did get tier 5 heralds everywhere in Act 4 and whatever. They only dropped crap, like completely random items no one would really care about. Nothing like, I don't know, nothing like another Sunder or whatever. Now, I'm not that confident that I will be getting a second Sunder in this game, but I'm actually doing this as an experiment, trying to figure out whether this sort of thing, terrorizing and clearing the entire game, is worth it or whether it's a waste of time. And to be perfectly honest, it doesn't really look like a great idea, but at the same time, it doesn't look like I've got a lot of better options either. Because if you're just looking for heralds, which is the case with me, what else are you gonna do, right? You can either start a new game, or you can try to terrorize and clear the entire game. I figured I would do this once, just to see what it's like, just to see whether it's worth doing. I'll try to post a summary of the whole thing afterwards. It will take a bit of downloading and editing to just focus on the important parts. So for anyone who was not watching last night and is just tuning in today, I did get a Thunder, the first Thunder I got this season. Um, it turned out to be a cold Thunder, which I ended up using to craft one of the renewed things. I will show it when I go to town. But that was it, just one so far. I'm gonna try to use the experience I got here to sort of make a video, try to show how things went, what you can expect, whether it's something worth doing or not. But of course, in the end, that will be up to you to decide. This area kind of sucks, is kind of a waste of time for champions. Uh, there are very, very few around here. I am doing it anyway, even though I already know that I'm not going to be finding a lot of elites. So when I say that I actually cleared Act 3 and Act 4, a lot of people might be like, oh, right, he's done Mephisto, Travi, and whatever, but actually that means cleared, as in including the areas no sane person would ever go to, say the Swampy Pit and all, everything. Great Marsh, yeah, everything, not just the stuff people normally do. Act 3 was absolutely terrible, herald-wise. I got one herald in the Flare jungle and nothing else. So all those areas I struggled with, they were largely a waste of time. If you don't know, the Swampy Pit is actually full of dolls, souls, all that great stuff no one ever wants to deal with. And yeah, it was, in the end, it was all for nothing. Act 4, I got a bit luckier. Oh, look, that's the homunculus. I'll have to take a look at the stats in a second. Just curious, but I mean, it's a necro shield, who cares? Oh, actually, it's 200%. So I think it's perfect. Go figure. I seem to remember this being, yeah, like up to 200%. So apparently we got a perfect one. Of course, not a lot of people would play Necromancer this season, and yeah, because of that, it's not the most valuable thing. Also, we got to 92 from doing this stuff, from terrorizing the acts and hunting down heralds. And there is a chance of hitting maybe level 93 while doing this stuff, Act 5. I think it's a bit unlikely, but it is possible. I am still playing with one finger hovering over the potion key. There's a lot of damage that I'm taking here, a lot of damage I shouldn't have to deal with, but like I said, I don't have Enigma. I'm going with my normal gear, just clearing stuff. And we are getting a lot, and I mean a lot of archers, as you can see. Plus the damage from the catapults, and it looks like my battle orders expired, which is probably why it felt so bad around there. I need to get like, I don't know, 10 more price charms and a barbarian torch, and even get a barbarian to 80, so I can equip another Arak for it. At the moment it lasts for about 10 minutes. Seriously? Okay. Let's clear this thing as well since we're here. I'm gonna be doing the same thing, clearing the entire act if I can. Because yeah, I want to see what happens. I want to see if there's any point in doing this sort of stuff. Maybe I should switch the hex because it's starting to be a tad annoying. Okay, we've got dolls. The sort of stuff absolutely no one ever wanted to see. Archers and dolls. And bloodlords, of course. Yeah, some of these areas are really dangerous as they could be. Okay, killing that doll triggered the herald, but as you can see, having a few problems moving over. And at this point it feels like I've been poisoned for ages. Yeah, I don't know what sort of poison hit me there, but it seems to have taken a liking to me. It won't go away. Ethereal. Actually, I'm gonna go and get the pots. Keys. See if I can store this thing anywhere. I am running out of space here, I guess. And I said I would show the Thunder, so let me see where I stored that thing here. This is what I ended up with. The only one so far, the first and only Thunder I got since we started. So, yeah, that's the one. Let's BO again before moving on. But so we were around here anyway. And I was supposed to get some keys, but I forgot. Maybe next time. So I could go there, but I remember getting the alert about a herald while I was in that red portal area. So I'm gonna check around here, see if there is a herald, or if I just have to go to the next area to find it. It is a bit, well, it's very confusing actually, not just a bit confusing. Gonna have to use a lot more potions around here in Act 5, just due to the stupid, absolutely stupid number of ranged monsters that I have to fight. I'm constantly getting to half HP or something like that from getting hit with all this nonsense. $15.15? Nope. But I think it's gonna have to be in the next area because I'm not seeing a damn thing here. And that's probably for the best because I wouldn't want 40 mobs with auras, ranged mobs that is. Which is something this particular area seems to be full of. Now, do I think that we're gonna see a second Thunder in this game? Honestly, no. No, I do not think that. Okay, let me get some keys, heal up, maybe run battle orders again. I am going to be bringing the Barbarian here to Act 5 in just a moment, but I left it in Act 4. Even pick this up so it doesn't just disappear. Yeah. I'm gonna park the Barbarian near the portal spot just so we're able to quickly bring him in for BO, refresh, whatever. Okay, so the Herald is not in here. The only logical conclusion is that he's going to be in the plateau. Imperial. And unfortunately, this one also appears to be full of ranged mobs so far. Maybe I'm wrong, but at the moment, that's what it looks like. But yeah, when a sorceress, friend of yours or whatever, tells you that, yeah, they struggled to clear the entire thing and whatever, you can now tell them that you know a guy who did it without teleport. That would be me. Right, not that waypoint, but let's just make sure, I guess. At the end of this, I will try to go over the videos. I've recorded almost everything, so we can count the tier 5 heralds, see what everyone dropped as it were, and I guess figure out what we ended up with, like how many heralds, what sort of drops, and you know, that stuff. Kind of wish they added some sort of stats for this in game, but still haven't found the herald we were warned about in Frigid Highlands, and it's a bit weird because I think we're halfway through this area now. Unless it somehow spawned behind back there. Okay, then he's around. He's gonna be around here somewhere. I guess we're getting close now. They tend to show up surrounded by like 10, well, 10, maybe 30 of their friends, like these guys. And those friends, they do a lot of damage. Keeping the mercenary alive on this is also a serious challenge, like no joke, because the Thorns aura, it does insane amounts of damage. So I constantly try to teleport back just to try to keep the mercenary alive, with varying degrees of success, I would say. So yeah, that was another tier 5 herald. We got the Reaper stall, which is nice, not ethereal but nice. But of course, this is not why you would be here, right? And yeah, at this point you can just ignore the corrupted tremors thing, because every single act is fully terrorized, so... Bro, can you like not run to Narnia? Uh, okay, let's try to bring in the Barbarian for battle orders quickly. I suppose we can try to do this area. Let's see what sort of horrible mob types we get in here. Well, actually, these guys are fine. And I think I heard the demon imps teleporting. I'm not sure. Yeah, I did. Okay, that's not bad. We did not get horrible mob types. Like, yeah, this could have been way worse. Way worse. Think interesting, just a random rune. Yeah, let's do that again. Because I don't know how long this will take. But yeah, again, when I say I cleared everything in Acts 1, 2, 3, and 4, this is the kind of everything I'm talking about. Every cave, every portal, every whatever, everything. And although you have supposedly a better chance of getting a Sunder with tier 5 heralds, and you do know for a fact that you're going to get tier 5 heralds here, the reality is that even though you are getting them, the tier 5 heralds, that is, that's not really much. Like, you're just getting some random guys that uh, may, just may drop uh, one of the things you're looking for, one of the standards, but chances are that they actually won't. And I'm gonna try to hold on to that, to the Reaper stall. I feel like that might be very useful for a barbarian, a Trevi barbarian later on. So we're kind of done with this area as well. Now, with the crystalline passage, this tends to be fine. The frozen river, though, that's not as great most of the time. Most of the time, there seem to be a bunch of burning souls in there. Not a huge fan of those. The mercenary just took a serious amount of damage there, but whatever, we gave it a potion. Pretty sure I already had the waypoints, but whatever. Okay, I guess we're going to Frozen River. Maybe. I'll check. I'm not sure of what we've got in here, but just hoping. Yeah, I don't think we've got souls, so it should be alright to do. Should be sort of safe-ish. Ish. Maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon. Okay. Okay, that looks bad. Fanaticism, and these guys hit like trucks. Absolute units. Gonna be spamming those full rejuves here, and yeah, zero regrets. Because those things, they really do hurt. give my boy Emilio some potions because he's not looking too healthy. I'm not looking too too healthy either at the moment. I think it's magic damage these guys do. And amusing enough, I do have a tiny bit of resist to those from the boots. I'm wearing the Horizon boots, and they do have 22% magic resist. Something like this. Okay, so we've done Frozen River as well. And well, there does seem to be a small section there, but I can't really teleport over to it. So that one I'm bothered with. Pretty sure I took out every champion pack anyway. Quite a few of those ladies there. That one would be the Glacial Trail. I'm just gonna drop a secondary TP here so that I'm able to take the portal and return right there without having to run all the way back. I think I kind of cleared most of this anyway, but I'm just gonna check. There's a small sort of corner there that I've not visited. I don't think. Yeah, well, at least we got another pack here in the shard to go along with it, so not bad. Perhaps that was worth the trouble. And I'm gonna drop the jewels here for her. Hopefully the barbarian can still pick them up, yeah. And we're gonna move on to the glacial trail. Oh wait, we have done this as well. And I've done the ancients thing too. So I've done glacial trail, I've done what I've not done is frozen tundra and Nil attack. I don't know which way was the okay, so that's that. So that's gotta be the way to frozen tundra. That I have not done. Yeah, it might be quicker than I thought. Turns out I have done glacial trail and the ancient way plus their caves yesterday. So all we've got left is Frozen Tundra, which I'm doing now, Nil Attack with the holes of whatever, and finally the World Stone Kick with Bale and his buddies. What? And in here we've got more ranged, more imps, more Panayances. Okay, I'm seeing auras, and my boy Hephaestus seems dead set on fighting a barricade instead of helping me. Bro, what is going on with all these archers? Yeah, he seems to be really drawn to these doorways, doors, barricades, whatever, but considering how much damage he's been taking... Oh man, tell me that's Ethereal 4 sockets. Like, if that's Ethereal 4 sockets, the Superior Thunder Maul, then it's not Ethereal and it's not 4 sockets either. Got an Ethereal one yesterday evening, but it had no sockets. I used the socketing recipe and it got 5. And there is nothing good for 5. Like, nothing. If you're thinking death or whatever, no, doesn't work in that. Actually, okay, let's do this as well. The Infernal Pit. Sure. Vipers. Not a huge fan of those either. Which way? These are the sort of areas you visit once and then never again because there's no reason to come back. Like, mob types are annoying, there's no reward to speak of, so yeah, most people just visit these once and then forget about them. Narcissism. Mm. Yeah, it's that sort of thing. A chest at the end with nothing in it most of the time. While the mob themselves, they tend to be quite dangerous. Okay, fanaticism again. One thing I want to say about these shards, the eastern, western, whatever, is that as far as I can tell, the most common type is the Act 1 shard, which, kind of makes sense. But it is far, far more common than the rest. We're talking, I've got maybe 10, 11 of those, while I have maybe two of the Act 4 or Act 5 ones. So, yeah, way more common. And one thing I was thinking was that perhaps the play here at the end of the day is to just keep terrorizing Act 1, because the shards seem to be fairly easy to come by, the ones for Act 1, that is. And mob types are not that dangerous, that annoying, that anything. Okay, let's deal with that as well. There were two packs there, so coming back this way was worth it in a way, but none of them triggered the herald, so. But yeah, I'm thinking that the play here is just go terrorize Act 1, because you're gonna have a bunch of those shards. Again, the monsters in there are not particularly dangerous. They're more like mech, right? They're not elites, so it's not really worth tra- teleporting around just to try to fight them or anything like that. So if they're not coming to us, I'm not bothering with that area. A bit too many. Just let me use that. This, of course, what I said applies to this period of time, like before you get Enigma. After you've got Enigma, when you're able to teleport past all of these little guys, then obviously you're golden. So yeah, the Ancients Way I've already done, including that cave there. Um, Actually, let's BO again. And that means I've just got uh, what? Spindle, uh, Nilatox Halls, and Whirlstone Keep. I think I'll do Spindle and then Whirlstone, and I'll leave Nilatok for the end, as it were. Or, oh, well, I mean, we're here, might as well. Bro, can you focus? Oh, those were champions as well. My boy Hephaestus was actually doing his job and getting blamed for it. Pretty. So, yeah, be right back, taking a short break. Yeah, what's the world coming to? People expect you to actually work for money. If you can call this money. Well, actually, that's quite nice. Sadly, it's for sorcerers, so the teleport is less impressive, but you can still use it on a different class, right? To teleport around. I could very well use it on this Warlock, just to avoid having to switch to the teleport stack. Because when you do that, on the Warlock that is, your defenses kind of suffer a lot. And I said this yesterday, I'll say it today as well. This is a huge, huge quality of life um, improvement wearing the nature's piece. Because without it, these levels would be so much harder. I'm gonna check everywhere, but it doesn't look like there's anything interesting going on that way. That's the Halls of Pain entrance. And I think I will leave a portal there, maybe, using the Barbarian. Yeah, quick battle orders, and I'll drop a portal so I'm able to just come back here and enter that level straight away once I've finished exploring the rest of the level. Still missing a Kira for a Travi Barbarian, but other than that, I think I found just about every other piece that's being used by a Barbarian there. Like, we got the Reaper Stole. What was the mercenary even using? We've got Guardian Angel. I've got Horizon Boots for Cannot Be Frozen. Yeah, I got most of the stuff just from running these areas. Um, yeah, it lacks life, but it's not bad. I think that kind of clears this level. Just gonna check around here quickly. Turns out I won't be needing to use that portal anyway. Okay, this level is bad in terms of monster types, like action bad. Bunch of ranged, I'll be poisoned 24/7. Best I can hope for is that it's not a huge level as well. We'll see. Taking a lot of damage here. That's an ethereal shadow plate. It might be worth checking it, but well, I don't know. Let's see. I've still got some free slots here. Not a lot of them though. Yeah, one slot here, another one there, that sort of thing. Crap, I took the wrong portal with the barbarian. Nah, it requires way too much strength to be worth it. My mercenaries got 202, and that thing, ethereal as it was, requires 220, so hard pass. I mean, you know, you can use it with some other pieces of gear that would give you. I think I discovered the Butcher's Pupil already, right? But yeah. You can use it with some other pieces of gear that give you plus to attributes and whatnot, but I mean, not worth it. You're gonna need to be like level 99 to even use that thing on your mercenary. And it's not that good. think I've got a Hellforge plate, Ethereal as well. That only that I can already use. So, and it's got 700 defense as opposed to 7200. What was that? 726. So the difference isn't notable. It's just meh. Not gonna lie, I'm hating this level. It's lots and lots of ranged mobs, lots and lots of damage taken by me, so not really having a lot of fun here at the moment. I've constantly got poison on me, I've got blizzards, I've got curses, I've got, yeah, it's just not a lot of fun. Let's get some scrolls, because I was slowly running out of those. Long run. So we know the exit is gonna be around there. Or well, not the exit, but rather the entrance to the next level. Okay, I guess we're heading for Nil attack pretty soon. Superior grade Poleaxe. Okay, let's check and see if it's. No, it's just 3 sockets, not 4. It's unfortunate. And of course, we got the most annoying poison. Used to be deadly though. Like when you got that poison, you were dead. Long, long time ago. Ethereum, so we're not gonna take that. We're leaving Nil attack for last. Just going and checking for champions and whatnot. Another superior Thunder Maul, but is it ethereal? Is it with 4 sockets or is it? Oh, it is ethereal. We're gonna have to check that. Okay, let me just free up some space in here. Let's see if it's 4 sockets. Man, and it's a 12-12. I mean, screw it. I'm gonna try to see if I can socket it if I can get four sockets, because that 12 would be pretty much insane. It's probably gonna get like one socket or something. Was it not? Oh crap! It's superior. I can't do this. Um, it's worth to try it with Larzuk, but I mean, yeah. Well, we'll see. Imagine though if I get four sockets at Larzuk for that thing, but it's probably gonna get six. Will attack, not even having the courtesy of dropping a key or something. Right. And the barbarian, no, it cannot do that. It needs to be at the river or something. The barbarian has not done the ancient's quest, so I'm not really able to use battle orders there. At this waypoint. And we're greeted by souls right as we are coming in, so how amazing is that, right? That's the fire damage flame bellow thingy. Yeah, good for the chronicle, but no much else. The good news is that we did draw the Ire of a Herald. The bad news is that we've done that in a level that is that's got burning souls, so not the best news ever. Okay, so this right here is the entrance to level 3, but I just realized I can't portal from the Barbarian. I should probably do the Ancients for the Barb. it needs a couple of levels anyway, right? Okay, I'm going to go and get battle orders again. I don't think it's close to expiring, but I don't really know how long I've got left on that, so yeah, just making sure. What was that? I took a whole lot of damage in a very short amount of time from something. So did the mercenary, but with him, I don't really have any expectations. Paistos, come to daddy. Come on. Yeah, getting cursed in here all the time. Well, it's not exactly unexpected, but it sure is annoying. Just want to energy shield. No bueno. I did get a +3 yesterday, but I still want. Oh, wait a second. I had something like that's a 17. Anything lower? No. Thanks, Bale. Much appreciated, mate. Don't even go AFK in this place. Okay, we're about to spawn the Herald. In fact, we did spawn the Herald, I think. Now trying to drag these guys away, so I don't have to fight 10,000 mobs at the same time. But they don't want to do that. They don't want to follow by the looks of things. Bro, can we... Nah, they're on a leash. They don't want to join us. Maybe, but let's try to get rid of that thing first. Not that it's gonna do much good with all the cursing mobs in here. It's a pretty safe bet that the mercenary is gonna get it, and not in a good way. Just drag a couple of potions here, because I tend to press one all the time. Okay. How do you like that? Tier 5 herald drop right there, boys. Is it amazing or what? Right, we've cleared level 1, we've cleared level 2 at the cost of... I don't even want to know how many potions. Let's get another BO. And then try to do level 3. Which was quite hard, but whatever. Okay, really? We've got the war stuff, just for the chronicle, of course, as well as some completely random ring. We found level 4, which is good, but we're going to keep clearing in level 3. I think, by the way, I think that was the last herald, considering how rare those guys are. I don't think I'm gonna be able to spawn another one. I am going to clear level 3, just so that I know I've done everything I could, but I don't think there's going to be another herald. I think that was the final herald of the game. Getting damaged by everyone and their mothers. We are getting closer and closer to the end of the run, with basically the entire game cleared. Let's see what sort of mob types we have to deal with in here. So far, they seem to be the Act 2 sewers type of mobs, but better make sure we're not getting something far more dangerous, I guess. Fortunately, this level is kind of small compared to the rest of them, so it won't be as painful. Real question though, imagine that you get the Ire of a Herald on the last pack at Bale. Where is the Herald gonna spawn? Right? That would be interesting. Okay, I was wrong. We are getting another Herald. Not sure where, because he's gonna have to be either in one of these things or maybe right in the throne room. We're seeing. Not ethereal. Yeah, only the logical place for it would be in the throne room. Because we've explored everywhere else, so... But you know what? I am actually gonna go and refresh battle orders and clear this thing as well since I'm here anyway. On one space, yeah, I got one space. Okay, that's super awkward. Like, where is the herald gonna be? Unless he spawns with these guys, maybe? Or even with Bale? I honestly don't know. Like, I'm confused. Let me just quickly go and clear that poison, because I know it's going to last for an eternity. But yeah, there's a question of where exactly is that last herald supposed to spawn? Because we've cleared everything. The only thing we've not done is the Wallstone Chamber. Could he spawn in here somehow? I don't think it's possible, so I think he's not gonna spawn at all. I am gonna check, but I don't think he can do that. At least give us a token if you're not gonna give us a herald, mate. No token, no statue, and apparently no herald. Although we were supposed to get one. Only thing I can do is I can go back to Wordstone 1, 2, 3, and 4 and check if anything, if the herald somehow spawned in one of those levels, but I don't think he did. Honestly, I think that's gonna be just a bug, like the herald is not spawning, period. This is level 2. I'll check it, but like I said, I don't think he's spawning. I'll check level 3 as well. Where did you come from? And I'll check level 4, but again, we just cleared that thing, so... And I kind of feel like we'd get a proximity warning if a herald was here somehow. There's a single place left that we've not checked, and I'm gonna check it now. Actually, two. The Worldstone level 1, and then the Period Summit. In theory, that's the one area we've not been to, the Ariad Summit. Maybe he's in there, but you decide how likely that is, right? I'll just go ahead, run to the end of this thing or close to the end. Nope. I've already done this part, like I said, so yeah, that's the end of it. There's nothing more to do. In this game. Everything has been cleared. Um, and again, I really do mean everything. So let me just show you what this looks like, right? Everywhere, everything, every little crevice, every little dungeon, every little everything, right? So yeah, same thing if we go to Act 2, right? Everything has been cleared and so on. Same thing if we go to Act 1. You've just watched Act 5, so no point in showing you that stuff, right? So yeah, I'm going to stop the live session here. I will go through what I've recorded. I'll try to make a summary of it, how many heralds we had, how many of them were tier 5, what they dropped, and I'll try to make a video with all that information. But for now, yeah, this is it. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed it, and see you around.